Live.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey,
5,
everybody.
6, 7, 8.
Welcome back to It's Been Forever.
Hey.
I'm
It's
Meredith.
I'm Casey.
Kiara. Dang it.
No, I'm second.
I know. Well, like, I kind of wanted to jump in because I didn't know if you were going to do it.
What do you
If
think
you were
I
going to
wasn't
follow
gonna
along
be?
with the bit.
Come on.
Yeah, fine.
You-
Okay,
You're
and
just,
I'm
not
Kiki.
you're just not super musical. I don't know.
Oh, God. Wait, actually, funny thing about, okay, speaking of being musical, I have 2 comments. As
Okay.
Casey hyperventilates. One, I saw Wicked for the first time.
Oh, yeah. How
over the
was
weekend,
that?
and it was really
Did you like
good.
it?
I did.
Good.
I'd give
Did
it a
it change
solid.
your life? Come on. Tell me.
Yeah.
Are
oh
you-
my gosh.
are you holding
Change
space?
forever? I'm. Ugh. Something about that just cringes me out.
Oh,
I would
the
say
whole thing was terrible.
it's a
Oh.
solid. Okay. 8.7 as a movie, but 10 out of 10 for like the musicality.
Okay, that's actually
Mm.
exactly what I said, Kiara.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, like that exact
That-
score?
Yeah, I said.
Wait,
I think
that's
I
gross.
said 8.
I thought I
think I
was
said 8 for
original.
the movie, 10 for
Okay.
10
Back.
on music.
Okay.
Check the receipts.
Dang, check the receipts. Receipts, timelines, proof. Well, I did think it was really good.
Yeah.
And I did see it at like 3 p.m. so that I didn't fall
Oh,
asleep.
good job. I'm proud of you.
So
Wait,
that's
is it
something I
still in
did.
theaters?
Still in theaters.
Really?
Wow. I'm going to
Yeah.
go see it again.
I don't know when it's
Okay, Mary.
not going to be in theaters, but it
Probably
definitely
soon.
was.
Probably soon.
And I took one of my friend's daughters. She just turned 9, so it was kind of like her birthday present.
Aw,
And
that's
it
so
was actually
cute.
so cute. Shout out to her name's Misha. If you listen to this podcast, which hopefully you don't, because just
We've
for
gotten
the
a little
sake
more
of-
PG-13
yeah,
this season.
I don't
Yeah,
think your
we're-
mom
yeah,
would
yeah.
love this. But I asked her what she would rate it, and she was like a 9 out of 10. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was
Okay,
like,
right,
what?
girl.
Right? And I was like, well, what like is the one point? Like, why didn't it get a 10 out of 10? And she said, well, honestly, it's the principle of Elphaba being wicked. I didn't like that. And I was like, girl, what?
She knows what her morals are. I like it.
Yeah,
I like
literally. And
it.
she was like, it was the
Yeah.
whole principle of it. And I was like, yeah,
I definitely
same.
did not say
Period.
principal when I was
Definitely.
9.
No.
No, I literally was like, this is Daytona's kid, which is funny because if you knew her mom, like she just like
Yeah.
she's the best, but it's so something that she would also kind of say in
Yeah.
a serious but kind of joking
I like
manner.
that.
That's
So the fact that
funny.
her 9-year-old daughter was like, it's the principle of Alphaba. I was like, literally, you know, when you're like, yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say, and I'm
Mhm.
like, I thought I was just really good. I'm not even thinking about any
I
principles.
just liked it.
Mhm.
I just liked it. So
It's funny,
anyways,
so
it was
I-
good.
When I was in Pennsylvania with my family, I had like my nieces and everyone watch it. It's
Oh,
like on
yeah.
Amazon now. You can like rent it. So
Oh,
we
yeah,
watched
yeah.
it. We didn't end up finishing it because, you know, there's 5 kids and they're all like all over the place.
And the movie's
But we-
like really long.
It's really long. We got probably half an hour into it though, I will say, which is pretty good.
Like
Um,
30?
30
Minutes?
minutes into it. Yeah.
That's
Which is like
good.
0 plot line.
Oh, for a 4-year-old,
That's one
one of
song.
them
Okay,
is
that's
4.
fair.
That's
one of them is 4.
song.
But at the beginning, I realized I was like, have they even seen The Wizard of Oz?
Oh, shoot.
Like,
they're probably
do
like,
they-
what
yeah.
is this?
Which like the older ones had, the younger ones didn't, but
Okay.
they were playing with Legos during it
Yeah, so
anyways.
they don't
But
care.
my niece Lydia, she's how old is she? She's 8.
Is she
and she was-
really?
She
That's
yeah, isn't that crazy? She's 8, and she kept like she was sitting on my lap, and she kept leaning over and asking me questions like, "Wait, but she's dead." You know, like about Alphabet, like, wait, how is? And I'd be like, okay, but this is just a story. It's like, is she just telling a story the whole time? Like she kept asking
Mm.
questions like that, and finally,
But
my
like
sister,
kinda.
her mom was like, Lydia, just watch, you'll find out. And she,
Mm.
like a couple of seconds later, under her breath, I heard her say, "But I have so many questions."
Oh,
Oh,
that's so cute.
wait,
like
I
she
love
was
that
just like
so
so
much.
confused, and
I
so yeah,
love
it
it.
lasted 30 minutes, and then they were all like, "Another time."
That's so funny.
They're gonna have to do it in part 4, like in 4
Yeah.
parts.
Go
Mhm.
back, watch Wizard of Oz, and
Yeah, that's actually
You know.
part 0.5.
that's
some
pretty
notes.
important.
Oh,
Which
that's funny.
honestly, I hadn't seen The Wizard of Oz in forever, so I'm like, how
Mm.
does it end? You know, when you're like, oh, they're like going down the brick road. I'm like,
Honestly, you kind of forget
yeah.
how it ends a little
Yeah.
bit.
right?
Because
Like, can you
just
even tell
like,
me?
You find out that the wizard
I
isn't
think-
actually
yeah.
real, and then you kind of just
Oh,
I kind
And
of
they go to
I
the
don't know.
Wicked Witch for some reason. I don't really
No,
remember why.
because
And they
he-
threw water
he-
on her.
Yeah, well, he said, "Get me the broom of the Wicked Witch."
The broom. That's it.
Yeah, that's all he
Okay.
wanted. And then they're like, "But that means we have to kill her." And I was like, I don't think it means that. Just go
I think
snatch
we're
it
Right.
from
kinda
her.
It
just
kind of got
steal it.
violent for like no reason. Again,
Yeah.
the principal.
We're pacifists, okay?
Yeah.
He's not. They're not Mennonites. That's for sure.
Huge pacifist over here. Okay, I did have another.
okay.
Sorry, I'm
I have a
cutting you
question
off.
about
okay.
part 2. Have you guys seen the whole Wicked though?
No.
Like,
so
all
I'm
of it?
trying to
No.
I'm trying to shield
Yes,
myself.
I've accidentally seen like spoilers.
Oh, did you?
Guys, it gets so good, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I do. I have so many questions about part 2 because I am like, how does it continue?
There's so many things I
I did accidentally
realize.
find out
Oh.
one thing, and I didn't mean to, so I'm just gonna try not to find out any more things.
What did you find out?
Don't go on social media.
Don't look at me, Kiara.
Don't look.
Or
Okay,
don't listen. Take your headphones
Take
off.
my
Don't do
headphones off.
something. Just don't do something. Scarecrow. I found out the scarecrow thing.
Oh, yeah.
And like the whole dancing through life, when I listened to it through that lens, I was like, wait, this is so
Crazy.
obvious.
Crazy. Yes. No, there's so many things that once I figured out, I was like, oh,
Well,
all of
and
these
then-
songs are giving these away.
Kind of bawkish too.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly I can't remember
Who
who
he
he
is,
is,
but
but I'm
yeah.
trying not to think about it too much. But I know that
Yep.
all the songs are like, blah, blah, blah,
Yep.
blah. And I love how I'm hiding. Like, this is doing something, but it doesn't matter.
Totally holding your hand up to the
Yeah.
microphone. Okay, come back, Keek. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Live. Okay,
You at
you
the
go on what you were gonna
yard.
say.
Oh well, I was just gonna make fun of an Instagram reel that Casey had sent us.
Oh my
Speaking of
gosh.
musicals, I haven't laughed that hard in a
Which
while.
one?
So
Okay, I just sent it actually not that long ago, Mare.
Oh.
it
So
was like
it's actually
2 minutes before I
hilarious.
hopped on. So good.
Mhm.
So essentially, listeners, we send each other, I mean, reels all the time. Really, I'm probably the one that's not as active.
Yeah.
But it really shows.
We send a lot of TikToks and we send a lot of reels, just
correct.
constant rotation.
And it really highlights, what our feed is like. Mares are always the most
Mare has the
bizarre.
weirdest algorithm.
My algorithm,
Um,
guys. I think I just need to start over.
I think you need to delete your account and just start fresh. To be honest,
I either send church stuff or I
yeah,
send
yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of unhinged things. There's
And
not
the
really
last
an in
one was-
between.
Okay, Unhinged. I want you to go watch it now, just so that can you put it up to the mic?
it up
so
to the
that
mic.
the listeners can
Okay.
hear, because it is that good. And again,
Wait, me? You want
Yeah,
me to
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
because I already know what's happening, but I think it's best to get your raw reaction live on the pod.
Okay, so just for context, this is a reel of a guy who is singing a song and he's doing a duet. So it's like the me part is this color and the you part is this color. So back in like 2020 TikTok era when everyone was doing duets and stuff. Okay, it's that type of vibe. So go ahead and play the video now with that
Okay.
context.
And do you want me to put the video up to the camera too?
yes.
Okay.
Or just
I guess the video, not necessarily,
Not
but like at
necessarily,
least the
but
sound.
Just
yeah,
the sound.
just the
Okay.
sound.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, sing along.
And all the clubs you're getting.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
You think I'm crying? I hate you.
Anyway, I was doing it. I literally was like, wait, this is a kind of fun TikTok case. And I started seeing, and I was like, wait, am I off? And then his
No.
face is so serious.
I know.
Yeah.
I sang along and I was like, am I tone deaf? I'm like, what's happening?
Like, I need
I
a
was
hard
comments.
reset.
And then I was like,
Oh,
oh,
they
maybe
did
he
me.
accidentally just hit like the wrong string or something. And I was like trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, small creator, trying to like get out there. I'm like,
Creator.
just support him.
Creator, please.
And then I was like, oh, he's messing with us.
And it
Got
goes like
it.
up a half note and then
Oh,
like
And then
down.
down.
And then I
I
even
really
because
like
I was
that.
trying to like make it work. Then because I
Oh
listened to
my
it a couple
God.
times,
Right,
but
right.
it changes
Of
so
course.
often that like
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out. Anyway,
I
I don't know how he
really
did
like
that with a straight face, because again, it was just so like off the like just made me laugh so
Yeah.
hard. I was like, that was a good one.
I thought it was funny too.
Oh gosh. Anyways, those are
Anyway.
my two musical.
Hey,
comments.
well, we're really excited today, you guys, because we are going to talk about our predictions for the year of 2025. We are
I'm so ready.
What we've talked about, kind of our New Year's resolutions. We've talked about ins or outs, and now it is time for us to tell you what we think is going to happen in 2025. Not that you
Eek.
care really about our opinion, but I know for myself
I hope you do.
personally, every once in a while, I feel like I have a good take on something, and so I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to say. And of course, as always, we don't know what each other is going to say. So these are your unfiltered, raw reactions to each other's predictions for 2025. And I think it's going to be really fun. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say.
I like these.
For me,
also
I
hope we
have
have
like
some of the
kind of a
same.
funny one. I have funny ones, but then I also have like kind of a dead serious one that's just like,
Oh.
okay, you're being dramatic, but I feel
Yeah.
very strongly about it. So
Okay.
anyway, I don't know. I'll save it for last though.
Oh, actually, you saying that just reminded me of
I
Of
like
one?
that.
of one.
Okay.
That's a little bit more serious.
Okay. Who wants to kick us off?
I would love to kick us off because
Okay.
I have one
Milky?
that I'm quite proud of.
Ooh, okay.
So I made these like 2 weeks ago when we were talking about this.
Mhm.
And so this was my prediction that Andrew Garfield, do you guys know who that is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That Andrew Garfield would be in a relationship with an older woman. I just sense that for
Oh,
him. I
really?
feel that for
Okay.
him. And recently he's been seen with Demi Moore.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
That's
So
so
I will
random.
say I did this
Oh, it's random.
like 2 weeks ago. And
Okay.
so
Well, I'm
and
proud
it's
of
kind
you.
of happening a little bit. So thank you. My senses are strong.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to do another one, or you just like want to?
Oh, do we want a snake?
Okay.
I mean, I'm fine with that, but
I don't.
okay, Kiara, I'll let you go next, so that you
Okay.
always know that you're in the middle. That'll help you.
Thank you. That'll help
You're
me.
second.
We've learned over 2 seasons. Is this our second season doing
No,
this?
this is our
Third.
third, and you
Third
do this
season.
every time. You're always
Sorry,
like, okay, this is like in
sorry.
our sixth
Time just
season.
flies so fast.
It's been forever.
And we just don't know how to snake.
Okay,
Okay.
go.
My 2025 prediction is it's kind of a 2-parter.
Okay.
Number 1, if you've listened to a couple episodes in the past, we were talking about Justin Bieber. I do believe he's going to drop either like a full album or EP.
This is one of mine too.
And then he is
Mm.
going to announce a tour. And I do
tour,
think that's going to be
yes.
his like last tour before he like hibernates and just like
Mhm.
is dad vibes.
Lives
And maybe
off
he
the
like
residuals for
totally
that.
correct. And maybe he does something like different. Like he goes into the more like producing or directing. Like he's still like in the genre of like
almost like
celebrity.
John Bellion-esque.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
Yeah.
I could
that'd
see
be
him
cool.
doing
that for
something
him.
like that. But I do
Which
think
did you
he's
guys
going to
see?
drop.
John Bellion is dropping a new
I
album.
did.
He is? Why didn't I
Yes.
see that? When?
He posted
don't
it
know,
on
on
Instagram
Instagram.
today of
Oh,
like
okay, that's
6
why I
years
didn't
has
see
been
it.
long enough.
Oh, I can't.
Is what he
And
said.
it
I'm
has-
so excited.
And it has been.
Ugh,
So anyways,
love a good
yay.
John Bellion.
I wish I
album.
would have
Yeah.
wrote that down as my prediction.
Dang it.
You can't keep writing down predictions that actually happened. Then
Yeah. Mary's
then-
predictions are just like, oh, this
I'm
happened.
just a savant.
Okay. Hey,
But
so
yeah, that's
really quickly before we
Mhm.
move on to the next one, which is my turn, so I can take all the time I want.
Yep.
Did you guys see that Justin Bieber accidentally unfollowed Haley Bieber for like a really hot
Oh
second?
yes, and he said that he got hacked.
yes. And he's but
also,
he's,
did somebody actually hack him?
I don't-
I'm like,
I don't know.
Maybe, but like also
he's been going around and unfollowing a ton of people. He unfollowed Usher. He unfollowed all of his team.
It's the
Scooter
Diddy
Braun.
stuff.
I know.
I
So-
do. Okay, I can't speak too soon because I have.
Here's the
something in my
thing:
list.
if he would so like you know how Taylor Swift re-released her albums once she detached from Scooter Braun's
Right.
garbage. Justin Bieber, if he did that, he would have to change the key of all of his old songs.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's not
He
gonna.
like can't
But
really
I think,
sing them anymore.
but I feel
don't
like
think
they.
he would do that. But
I also think they changed the law that you so that you can't really do a re-record like that anymore.
oh really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Interesting.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna totally change the vibe here. My first prediction for 2025, I think people are going to realize that not everyone looks good in gold jewelry, and here's why.
Mm.
Everybody was rediscovering gold. I'm going to say rediscovering in quotes, but what
Mhm.
happened is a lot of people get into fads and they're like, yay, this is really exciting. This is good for me. But they're not looking at the undertones of their skin. And
Okay.
so some
Yes.
people, when they wear gold, it's like blinding. It's like, ow, I can see the gold on your face,
Mhm.
rather than really figuring out what type of silver or gold complements their skin tone. And gold has been predominantly taking over for the past 3 years, I would say, in jewelry.
Yeah.
And I think people are going to finally look in the mirror and they're going to say, do these gold chunky hoops actually look good on me?
Mhm.
Or did I just buy into the gold hype? Now, as
Kiara
I'm
and I are
saying
both
this,
like,
I know,
is she
as
talking
I'm
to
I
us?
have a frown on my face because I'm like, I
listen,
love
and
gold.
I knew that I was gonna have to like put a disclaimer out there, but again, this is my predictions. I can predict what I want.
Fine.
But what I am saying is there's a lot of times that people are like, this is totally the thing right now. But it's like,
Mhm.
it shouldn't be your thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
Yes.
have a thought. So,
Okay.
how do we feel? This is a slight tangent, but I mean, it corresponds. How do
Yeah.
we feel about mixing metals? Because I do feel like that is like kind of in. Maybe it always has been. I don't know. I've never been a metal mixer myself,
I hate it.
but I have seen a lot of like rings, even engagement rings that maybe are not solid silver or gold or even like rose gold or something
Mhm.
else, but like a combination.
I think
Do we think that's a trend?
mixing metals on rings is totally a trend because you want cohesiveness. We can't act like we don't want cohesiveness. And then it just becomes another like, oh, you're part of the halo circular cut
Yeah.
genre of ring or the
Cushion
rose
cut.
gold,
Mhm.
the rose gold era. And then everyone knows when you got engaged and when you got married based off the way your ring looks. I think it's just another one of those things.
Yeah.
I think mixing metals has to be done very tastefully. I'm not against it
Mhm.
personally, but it can't be like one of those stark golds that's like, look at my earrings and then look at my rings. I don't know. You know what I mean? It just has to
No,
be a
I
little
do.
bit more subtle. But
Yeah.
um
I will
I don't
say
know.
I've seen a lot more silver lately, so I think you're right.
Wait, so the prediction was that silver is making?
It's I
Or
no,
that
my
people will
prediction is that people are
realize-
going to
yeah.
realize that they
Oh,
need to
got it,
look
got it,
at
got it.
what, you know. And I think there's just been such a huge influx of gold in the past couple of years. But I think
Yeah,
just because people
you're not wrong.
want to also be into gold rather than like, oh, gold looks
Sure.
good on me.
Wait, what is your ring, Mare?
Mine's gold.
It is gold?
I'm a yellow gold gal. And I think it looks good with my skin tone.
I think
feel
it
like
looks
I'm
great.
I'm like
No,
an autumn.
I've seen it on your body and it looks good.
Yeah, you have.
Kiara, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was
I'm
like,
joking.
oh, well, that's unfortunate because like
I'm
at least
joking.
92.5% of my jewelry is
warm-
gold.
No,
warm
yes,
tone.
you're very warm.
I think so too. It is kind of just funny naturally with changing my hair. I do feel like it looks different. Like today I wore this like camo top and I
Mhm.
did do actually silver chunky hoops and I loved the way that it looked.
And I think some people can actually do both. I'm not saying that that's
Okay.
not
maybe
possible.
maybe I'm
some
ambidextrous
people can do
in my
both,
metals.
but some people should not flirt with the other.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Got
all.
it.
That's all.
Okay.
Am I next?
Yeah, you're first.
Okay. I have this one's kind of a hot take.
Okay.
And it probably won't happen, but I'm just going to say it. I think we're going to see something big happen in the Bachelor franchise that brings it crumbling to an end.
Good.
Interesting.
I'm actually okay
wouldn't
with
be mad.
that.
When was the last time I watched The Golden Bachelor? I will say I did enjoy that and The Golden Bachelorette. But those were the last times I've watched a season where I really enjoyed it. And I think they're just following the same
It's the same
algorithm.
playbook. Yeah.
It's the same playbook for the last like
That's true.
40 years.
Yeah.
And it's like not, it's also a show that is not it's not super inclusive. There
Mhm.
is no, it's very hetero. And
Mhm.
just the way that our culture is turning, I think
Yeah.
that show is going to get phased out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or they're gonna do it drastically different.
Yes.
They
they're
try
gonna
to do
lose
something
a majority
different
of the
every
fan
season.
base.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Mhm.
Because we kind of saw that with some of the BLM stuff. They they
Mhm.
like got rid of Chris. I forget his name.
I was going to say Olsen.
The host.
That's not
why was I
right.
gonna say Chris Pine?
Chris.
So many Chris's came to
funny.
mind that
They
were
got
like
rid of
literally
whoever the
not
host
right.
was.
Yeah,
They like
because of the
canceled
whole
him, and then they lost a
thing.
bunch of
Yeah,
because
I
they were
mean,
losing viewers, and they lost other viewers.
yeah,
Anyways, I
whatever.
think something's gonna happen where it's finally gonna be like, okay, we're done. But also, it's a huge money making machine,
It
so maybe
is.
not.
I don't
don't
know.
know.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what I think they could do is just do away with the regular season and focus on Bachelor in Paradise. I've never been
Yes,
one
I
to
would
really
agree.
watch Bachelor in Paradise, but because the way I think viewership is going is
Mhm.
towards like a Love Island or like a Too Hot to Handle. Like they want to see the craziness of people like singles being thrown on an island. I don't think they want to be
Absolutely.
like, you're in this mansion and you're going on
Yeah.
dates. Like I do think it's just like
Yeah.
viewership has gone down, and they've
Well,
tried
it's
to
just been
do
done
exciting things.
over
It's been
and
done.
over and over. You can only
Yeah.
go
The
on so many
drama
like
is the
crazy
same every
dates.
season.
Yeah.
You could have like a bingo card and you know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Correct. You're like, oh, you're
Yeah.
gonna go on a hot air balloon because you said you were afraid of heights.
Oh, you're going to feel really secure in the relationship, and the next day have a whole montage of walking on the beach
Correct.
being sad
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
you're questioning. Like, that's
Correct.
boring. Give me something else.
Mhm.
And I used to be a big Bachelor girly. I just haven't watched in the last couple years. Like I know like of the people that like win and stuff,
Yeah.
but like as a whole, like even my own self, I'm like nothing really is drawing me. And the guy that is
Mhm.
the new Bachelor,
Don't
I
even
don't
know
know
who
who
he
that is.
The last I watched
So-
was Gabby and Rachel when they did the double.
Okay.
And that was
So,
like 3,
yeah.
4
See,
years
and that was
ago.
Yeah,
them
that was
trying
the
to be
last one I
like
watched
something
too.
different.
And
Yeah.
it was really fun and it was new and it was exciting, but then it didn't even work out in the end.
No.
And so then it was just kind of like, well,
Yep.
that was just a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh no.
that's a good take.
It was a good take. Okay, mine is around Ariana Grande. I think
Oh, I'm
that
excited.
this year she's either, maybe it's both and, going
Okay.
to come out with some kind of a stripped album. Like I think she's kind of tapping into
Ooh.
this like new part of her like
She is.
vocal range.
Well,
like she's
almost
always been
returning.
there.
It's almost
I
returning.
was gonna say it's always
back to
been
it,
there,
yeah.
but like she like her musicality, everything with Wicked. But then I had like a sub part, so I said Ariana Grande stripped album post Wicked, and then I said perhaps Ariana Grande comes out. Maybe she
Ooh.
comes out as bi or
Okay.
lesbian. Not really sure.
Interesting.
To be honest,
Okay,
but I
sorry,
do
Bach.
think she's
Sorry,
sorry.
Bach.
I think she's had a whole lot of, guys. We have
Yeah.
what is that song that she talks about?
Thank You
The
Next.
guys? Thank You Next. And I do think that maybe there's going to be a woman in her near
Oh,
future.
wow.
I saw the way that her
Interesting.
and Cynthia
Cynthia.
were chatting
There's
it up,
connection.
and I
They
was
did
like,
spend a lot of time together.
they had some kind of tension. I don't know what the tension was, if it was
Tension.
sexual or not. But there was something
That's
there that I'm like,
funny.
I could see her coming out this year.
Interesting.
That's funny.
Okay.
See,
Mhm,
okay, I'm
mhm.
going to butt in because I
Sure.
had one that was Ariana and Ethan take another step in their relationship.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I
Whether
was
it's
actually
get
thinking.
engaged or
I was thinking that was going backwards. I thought they were going to break up.
Oh, okay.
Dang,
Well,
so we
you
all
know
had
what?
something about Ariana?
One of these things is going to happen.
No, I just thought that one
That's
in
the
my head.
thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
So either she's getting engaged to Ethan, she's
Breaking
talking to
up.
a girl,
Yeah.
breaking up
Dating a
and a single,
girl,
and
yeah.
like banging an album. Honestly, no matter what, I think an album
Yeah.
because it's been a minute
Momentum.
and
Mhm.
her
Yeah.
love life has
Mhm.
momentum. Which direction? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Cool.
I'm curious to see.
Okay, so one of my predictions for 2025 is eyeshadow is coming back. I think
Ooh.
we're not over it. I think it's still going to be around for a little bit, the clean girl aesthetic, but I think people want to wear less product like foundation on their face, less contour, and I think they want to put a little bit more excitement into their makeup without having to like full beat down the whole face, and I think they want to slap on a little bit of eyeshadow. I still think it's going to be simplistic. We're not going back to 2016 with like these massive like
Cut crease.
really?
What are you watching?
I was at my list and then I took a video of Mare doing that like
Oh.
that reel and then
Oh.
it was in the
Okay.
background. Sorry.
Okay, you're excused.
Sorry.
But I think that people want to go back to like the light shimmers and just really, really simple, but like you can tell that people are starting to wear eyeshadow again. And maybe you never stopped wearing
do
eyeshadow.
people not wear eyeshadow? I was gonna say I definitely
No,
still do.
there's a ton of people that don't wear eyeshadow, like at all.
Oh.
And like
What do you-
palettes
I
aren't really
do.
a thing anymore.
How do your eyes stand out?
People curl
They
their
just don't.
lashes and they just put on mascara.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm not wearing like anything dark, but I
Right,
definitely am.
right,
putting
but
a
there's
little.
I would say the whole like generation coming up now from like 16 to 25, I would say, never wear eyeshadow.
OMG. They're
And
never gonna.
yeah,
They're never gonna know what color pop is.
exactly.
No.
Well, they know
A
their
Morphe
they know their
palette.
lip combo. They know
Oh,
ColourPop's lip
yeah.
liner, but they don't know anything about their palettes. So I think people are going to start dipping their toes into eyeshadow, specifically like those small minimal like palettes that we used to get from like Walmart back in the day that like showed you how to put on eyeshadow. I think
you buy this for green eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that kind of stuff is going to come back in, but it's just going to be
Okay.
really simple and it like but people are ready for a new makeup aesthetic rather than just like the clean girl.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Messy girl, ramrod
like
girl
that.
aesthetic.
Ramrod girl.
Mhm.
That's for you.
Okay, next. This is my last one.
Okay.
I think Kylie and Timothy are
Break
going
up.
to. Huh?
They're going to break up.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I have two alternatives. What do you have? I have another one.
I just
of them.
say like they're gonna take a step. I don't know if that means like.
Why is it always
gotta
taking a
quit
step?
taking
I need
steps. We need specifics.
I want a specific.
I don't want to.
I have
Mare,
either get
you gotta
engaged
fail?
or pregnant. That's what I
Okay.
have about them.
I would of those two. I'm feeling baby.
Really?
feeling baby,
I mean,
too.
Kylie does like to get knocked up.
She loves being a baby mama. Well, I don't know. If she,
mean,
if
has
she
two
don't love it, she
kids.
gotta do something
She
else.
has 2 kids.
she
I
keep
know,
happening.
I know, it's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
Can you imagine?
One whitest of white babies.
Just a mousy baby
It's the first like white kid basically
Yeah.
in the family.
First white kid of the
in
family.
the family. Yeah.
No,
I'm
it
being
would be.
serious.
Wow. Also, how do you actually pronounce his name? Isn't like Timotei or Timmy?
Yeah,
It's something
French,
weird.
Something super
Oh.
Frenchy.
Which,
Yeah.
speaking of him, I just watched the SNL
Yeah.
one that he hosted.
Mhm.
Really good. I did skip past the musical part because I was like, "What do you mean you're doing all these Bob Dylan covers?" Skipped it.
Oh.
Yeah, he
I
did
don't know how it
music
was,
and
but
he was
maybe
the
it was
host.
good.
I didn't realize he did
But-
both. That's interesting. Is he the
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 first
episode
one to
was
do that?
pretty good.
No.
Okay.
He did make a joke about it, and it had been a while.
I saw
it
the
has been done
joke and I
before.
thought that it was actually a joke because it was a joke.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
because
he-
it was
because it
a
was-
joke.
He
A
did
joke.
Willy Wonka the musical and now he's like a musician all of a sudden. I don't know. I don't look at
Yeah.
him that way. I think of him as an
Yeah.
actor.
Me neither. So that was one of my sub ones
Okay.
as well, but I
Nice.
do have another one. My final
Okay.
one is, that Trump wants to pretty
Stop
much
it.
put out. Wait, don't say
Stop.
it. Don't
Ew,
say
I'm
it.
so
I don't.
mad at
I-
you.
Okay, I don't know if we do have the same one, but okay, this is what mine is. I say we find out some crazy news about the JFK assassination.
Literally have that too.
Because,
Literally have
again,
that
yeah.
too.
No way. Okay. Because like I said, Trump's like pretty much putting out all of these like documents
yeah.
about
And
assassinations
MLK.
of tons
And
of people.
MLK too.
And MLK. I think we're gonna get some
I
crazy
know.
news
I think
about
we are
that.
too.
There is a song about
I
MLK
know, I
and like an
saw
affair
it.
that he
Yes.
had, and I want to know if it's
I know,
accurate
me
or
too, me
not.
too.
But that's I don't really
I don't
know
really
about
want to
that
dip my
one.
toes in
I'm
that
curious
because I'm scared
but
of that.
me
but
neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about JFK.
Me too.
JFK all day.
Me too, but JFK. And that's literally all I
Wow.
have. But I do think something is going to come out about that
Yes.
assassination that we have been believing a lie for so many
Mhm,
decades, and it's going to come
Yep.
out about. I mean, I do think it was an
And
inside
that's literally
job.
what I
like,
wrote word for
I
word.
think
I wrote
so.
that word for word. It's
Yeah.
gonna, we're gonna
Okay,
reveal that it was
okay,
an inside
okay.
job. The files that get released.
Okay, there we
Yep.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Glad we're on the same
Yes.
page. And I don't even predict that. I feel like I know that's
Mhm.
coming. You know what I
You
mean?
know that the
It's just
truth
a
is
matter
gonna
of
come
time.
out.
It's just a matter of time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's a good
Okay,
one.
wait. So what are the ones that you had about all the documents?
Me?
Yeah,
I
or did you just have the
no,
same
we
thing?
had the
Are you
exact same
next?
thing. No, we
That's
had the
it.
exact same
The
thing.
exact same.
But I
Oh,
did
okay,
add
okay,
another
okay.
one because I wanted to, and that worked out. So here's my final prediction for 2025. Jay-Z's gonna get arrested.
Ooh.
Wait, who?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jay-Z's gonna get arrested.
Okay.
Jay-Z and Diddy are best friends.
Yeah.
And throughout all of this,
Uh-huh.
Jay-Z has completely acted like they have had no affiliation with each other, that they are not bros, that they're just like, oh no, we're just like business partners occasionally, time to
Mhm.
time, and we'll run into each other. That's just not true. And there was a whole lawsuit that came out, and Jay-Z wrote this like whole rebuttalment statement, and it just didn't make any sense. And he has no way to actually like rebuttal what the lawsuit was. So Jay-Z's going down because him and Diddy
Okay.
are definitely partners.
I believe that.
Totally.
And I think some crazy stuff is going to happen with Beyonce as an offshoot of that. But
Yeah.
Jay-Z is the main guy that we are going to see get arrested in 2025.
What remind me the name of the girl who whistle blew all of this? Who started
Cassie?
it? Cassie?
Well, Kim Porter was Diddy's
Porter.
like initial girlfriend.
Kim Porter, yeah.
But
Yes.
she died in
And she died.
2018. But
Yes.
Cassie is the one who really got all this ball rolling with her more recent one that came out in 2024. And then
I think
the video
we need to be
came
speaking
out.
these names more
I know.
and giving them credit.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then the video came out of Diddy assaulting Cassie
Yes.
in a towel.
Yeah, that video
That
was
is
kind of hard to watch.
crazy.
That's
That one,
crazy.
That one is a hard watch. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I also heard some crazy stuff about the Diddy parties and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Just like insane things, like even beyond, like just on TikTok, it's like, no, this is what I've seen. And again, I'm like, I don't know if that's accurate. But crazy stuff that I'm like, how are they already making?
Oh, a
Sorry, this is a
documentary just
sidebar,
came
but
out
the
on
documentary?
Peacock this week. I need to make sure that I sit down and watch it.
Ooh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Duh.
Okay, let's all watch it at the same time, then we can talk about it.
Okay.
Because I
That's a good
am
idea.
so
yeah,
intrigued.
I know, me too.
Okay.
Okay. Mayor brings down the mood
Okay.
for today.
Oh, hard left.
Hard left. Okay. It's a would you rather. And this one was a
Oh.
tough would you rather.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
Would you rather
Mm-hmm.
wear plaid Bermuda shorts always
Oh my
for the
God.
rest of your
Oh,
life?
Lord.
Okay.
And you know the Bermuda shorts I'm
No,
talking about.
I
the
know
ones
exactly.
we all wore in 7th
I
grade.
know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
we all wore them. Mm-hmm.
I
Would you
didn't.
rather-
I didn't, but yeah, I know.
Okay, but you know.
Oh, okay.
Would you rather wear
okay.
those all the time forever and ever?
Okay.
And you can't wear anything over them. Like
okay.
you're wearing them and people are seeing them. Or in every drink you drink, there are 3 drops of your enemy's pee. Your least favorite person on this earth, their pee. 3 drops of it in every drink you drink.
3 drops of pee, hands down.
Drops of pee.
I'm not wearing those shorts. Absolutely not.
Wait. So it's every day.
Every day
Every
forever.
drink.
The shorts.
Every drink.
Or
Oh.
every day.
For the shorts,
Or every
yeah.
drink.
Both is
Like,
every
both
day.
and every
every
forever.
day. The shorts. Every day. I have to go pee as
I'm
well.
drinking pee because it's
Honestly,
sterile.
I'd say
Whatever.
crazy,
I don't
but I
care.
think I have to go
too.
I'm
pee.
not
Yeah,
wearing those
no.
shorts. And also,
mean-
it's such an awkward length. I don't want people to see my knee chub, just the tip of
Yeah.
my knee.
No.
I don't want that.
No.
I don't want that. So I'm
Unless you
drinking-
like hide it with like maxi skirts and
No, you
infinity
can't.
scarves
She
like
said
in
you
can't.
2014.
You have
She
to
said
wear
you
it.
can't.
Oh, sorry.
People
dang
have to
it.
see it.
Sorry. Okay, I didn't hear
So
that.
no, I'm drinking
Ugh,
tea. I'm not
yeah,
wearing. I'm not
no.
wearing those shorts. I didn't wear them then. I'm not gonna start now.
I've already drank Mare's pee and we're enemies. So
There you go.
Also-
I've already done
No,
that.
I said that pee is sterile, right? Did I already say
Yes,
that?
you did
I'm,
say that.
I'm restating it because
Mhm.
it's true.
It's sterile, and I like the taste. And that's a movie
Dodgeball?
quote from Dodgeball. That's not from my brain, everyone. I don't like the
Kiara,
taste.
dodgeball.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball. I know that quote. That is a quote in there.
Yes, if you
you're-
yes,
it
yes,
actually
yes.
is.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Good job. Good job. Yes.
That was fun, you
Probably
guys.
Like a 30. That's probably like a 33-minute episode. So
Yeah, sorry, guys, but we love you.
mhm.
We'll give you more next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tune in next week.
Yes, we drop episodes every Wednesday. You can follow us on Instagram, on TikTok. Email us at itsbeenforeverpod@gmail.com.
Mhm.
And
Love to hear from
we'll
you.
see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Actually, I kind of want to drag this on because I know how much you love it when we drag. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I was like, oh,
How about
I have
each of you
nothing
say
better to
exactly what I just said again?
Oh, did you say that we had an Instagram? Did you say
I
that?
did say we had an
Oh,
Instagram,
okay. I
yeah.
wasn't sure.
wait. So
Ooh, should
3
we
drops
go
of
do
pee.
the-
When you
Should
say
we do the
that,
bit where
what do you mean? Do you
should we
mean
do
a
the bit where
full
we
drop?
talk about Facebook, but then no one ever follows
Okay,
our Facebook?
here's the thing, you
Like-
guys. I looked recently. We have 3 likes, and I'm pretty sure it's the 3 of us. So Facebook is
Yes.
getting 0 love.
No,
Not that it needs
Kira,
more
we
love.
Kira, last week we said we're
Kira,
not
we
going to
talk
bring it
about
up
this.
anymore.
Well,
We talk
I
about this
know,
every
but I was
week.
like,
we talk
we're
about our
gonna
3
bring it up
followers every
again.
week.
Oh,
I
you're
know.
doing the- okay,
I'm
you're
doing
doing
a
the bit.
big.
Okay,
Gosh.
you were just-
Okay.
sorry.
Good
Wait,
night.
she did the bit and we didn't realize
You're
that
a
she
really
was-
good actress.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so proud
I've been
of
told.
you.
Are you Carissa? I defy you.
Thank you.
Anyway,
I was like,
okay, now we
Carissa,
gotta
like
end
my
this.
Now we
sister.
actually
Okay,
have to
okay,
stop.
whatever.
No.
Okay, bye. See you
No,
guys next
okay,
week.
yeah. Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.